Hello, good morning, Arizona. Whew, that was a deep sleep. I'm sorry if I was snoring. You know, when you think of snoring, you usually think of adults. You don't often think of children, but there are kids who do snore, and it can be indicative of a sleep disorder. Take a look.
We would have the monitor on in her room, and we'd probably be out watching TV or something, and friends would be over, and they're like, "What is that?" And we're like, "That's our baby."
That noise Porter and Lana Shumway's friends were hearing was their 5-year-old daughter Tatum snoring. While she's been doing it since she was a baby, her parents were nervous it was a sign something more serious was going on.
I think the sleep study, that can kind of show you, is there apnea involved? You know, it can kind of show a comprehensive look at what the real issues are.
In order to explore any other issues, Tatum is participating in a sleep study at the Valley Oximetry Sleep Disorders Center in Mesa.
We were going to get her hooked up to a bunch of different electrodes and sensors.
Lynn Morehart is a registered polysomnographic technologist.
We monitor their brain waves, or their EEG waves. We monitor their heart rate, their breathing, any muscle movement from their limbs, and watch them and observe those throughout the night.
Once the test is done, the results will be reviewed by the sleep center's doctors.
There's a wide variety of sleep disorders in children, from snoring to what we call sleep apnea. Some children will have night terrors, wake up screaming during the night. Some will have other movement disorders, including restless leg syndrome, which can occur in adults.
Dr. Leonard Moss says at least 12% of children will snore. And while it doesn't always lead to greater problems, there are some signs that parents might want to be aware of.
Persistent snoring, any observed pauses in the breathing, or if the child is sleepy, doesn't feel rested in the morning, or if they have frequent awakenings during the night, or if there are problems with growth, problems with learning, problems with behavior, they may be related to sleep disorders.
In Tatum's case, Dr. Moss says her sleep study did reveal some issues.
We now know she does have a degree of sleep apnea, and perhaps the study should be repeated sometimes in the next 6 to 12 months if the snoring and other symptoms persist. In this case, her learning is normal, behavior is normal, not sleepy, growth is normal. So it's probably not imperative for the tonsils to be removed right now.
Porter and Lana believe a sleep study is important because it can give parents peace of mind when dealing with their kids snoring.
It's a broader look at the sleep problems or the potential problems, you know, and it can give you different, you know, answers other than just one.
She is precious. You can certainly understand why her parents would want to make sure she has nothing but sweet dreams in the future. If you have a question, whether maybe you are suffering from a sleep disorder and you want to know whether you need to go in for further testing, we've got a source for you that will help. A test for yourself on azfamily.com/health. You can find out if you have a sleep disorder by answering a number of questions there. I want to refer over my shoulder to the girl who never gets any sleep. Brandy Aguilar is our producer, and she put this story together and is always providing great content on azfamily.com. So again, azfamily.com/health. Sorry, Brandy.
Is Brandy a snorer?
Brandy would never snore. She sleeps like a little quiet child.
Dan, are you a snorer?
Big time.
Yeah, big time.
Remember, we're supposed to do a sleep lab together.
I know, but I think your snoring will probably wake me up.
Well, different rooms.
Purpose of this. Oh,
Different rooms,
okay.
people.
Different rooms.
Yeah, that's not okay.
It's a joke.